Hey guys, thanks for joining me on Learn to Play Games. My name is Lance, and this is the last of my Gen Con 2019 coverage. I had a chance to meet up with the op, and we went and played through some of their games. Unfortunately, we ran out of time, and we're not able to do the intros for those videos, so I'm just going to do a quick intro here, and I'm going to be covering 4 different games in this little mini-series, and I'm going to have a video for each one of them. In each of these videos, I'm going to play through a couple rounds of the game with one of the designers, and they're going to explain how the game plays and that kind of stuff, and then we'll be able to show you guys how a couple turns work, so you can see if this is one that you want to add to your collection or not. And most of these games will be coming out shortly within the next couple months at your local game store as well, so that you guys can pick them up there. And in the final video, we're going to take a look at Star Wars Dark Rising. This is another game that is based on the Thanos engine, but it'll have some changes to it. Unfortunately, with this one, it is only available in Europe at this point in time, so you'll have to look at potentially importing it if you would like a copy of this one. But this looks really interesting. So let's head to the table, and I'll show you what this one's all about.
I feel really pumped to play right now.
I know, this is exciting. All right, guys, so I get to take a look at Star Wars Dark Rising. This is another cool game from the op. So can you tell me a little bit about what this one is?
Yeah, so this is another reimagining of the Thanos Rising engine for Star Wars specifically. And what we have is the sort of A New Hope era of the story, where the Empire is constructing the first Death Star. So what's really interesting and fun about this is, in order to tell that part of the story, what we have is a mix of characters from A New Hope, Rogue One, and Season 4 of Rebels.
Sweet.
So you'll see the art style here is this really unique style that took the computer animation, the old film and the new film, and blended them into a common illustration style, which is really kind of sets this game off as being a little bit different.
It does. It is really unique. I have not seen this before, and it looks awesome.
We also have our awesome Darth sculpt in the middle of the board here and his imposing presence, which is really fun. And this is going to play very similar to our other Rising style games. And in order to start the game, you're going to select a location of where you want to go. Okay. And I am playing as Leia, so I want to find another purple member for my team to be able to get more dice. So as a starting point, I'm going to go over here and see if I can recruit Bail Organa. Of course, Leia would want to do that. And then the first step is always roll for the bad guys. So Darth Vader has 2 dice, 1 for the Death Star construction and 1 for his attack.
Nice.
So roll those there.
Okay.
And this means we're going to add 1 construction counter to the yellow component of the Death Star, which is the hyperdrive.
Okay.
And then we're going to rotate him 1 space to his right. So he's going to come right over here.
Okay.
And attack Scarif. So that's going to do some damage to the Profundity and the Falcon. And you can see in this too, we have a mix of vehicles, heroes, and there are also droids in the deck.
Nice.
And there are some mechanics that affect those things differently.
Sweet.
So that's pretty interesting there. And then he's going to activate Grand Moff Tarkin, which says if Darth Vader is in this location, remove a damage from all the other Imperials. We haven't damaged any Imperials yet, but he's going to be important for us to get rid of quickly because he's got that healing factor.
Definitely, yeah.
Now I'm going to look for my starting dice. We have all new custom icons on these dice, which are really fun, and I get 3 red and a black.
Sweet.
And these dice represent things like tactics, leadership, support, and I'm going to forget the last one. And it'll come to me in a minute. So then I'm going to roll my dice,
Okay.
and I'm trying to match symbols in the location where I am, and ideally symbols on Bail Organa. Let's see. This symbol he needs is most common on the black dice, so I'm going to save that one and hope for a double, and just go ahead and assign these 2.
All right.
And then I'll re-roll the rest. Oh, and there it is.
Yeah, nice job, man.
So right off the bat, we're going to recruit Bail Organa by matching those symbols.
Cool.
He's going to come join Team Alderaan over here.
Okay.
And then we'll draw, these should be the same way up. There we go. We'll draw a new card from the deck. And there we have Drace.
Nice.
All right, and over to you.
So let's go ahead. Let's go after Chewie and see if we can get that. So then I'll roll and see what happens here. Uh-oh. So Darth Vader and purple.
There we go. We'll add to purple first. And now this symbol is, there's 2 unique symbols on this one. This one means re-roll the construction, and this one means big bad Darth Vader attack. So he's going to stay here. All right. He's going to stay here and deal damage to the 2 ships here.
Okay.
He's going to activate Grand Moff Tarkin, who we've already determined isn't doing anything. And then he will also activate all of the other Imperials on the board. There aren't any other, so not so bad that we rolled that right off the bat.
Okay.
And now you're going to get your starting dice pool.
So Luke's going to get, looks like 5 and a blue. Oh, okay, never mind.
4 red there.
4. I was like, man, that's a lot. Look at the wrong spot. All right, so I need hits. So I got 2 there. There's another one. Come on, don't fail me now. Just one more. Can I do it? Oh, so close. All right, so I failed on that one. So I get nothing.
All right, let's see. Where do I want to be? You know what? These guys are getting beat up pretty bad. Maybe I'll come over here and see if I can get them to save them. And then we're going to add 1 to the red. So the ion drive reactor, and then he's going to move left. So we will add damage to each of these. And now my dice pool again was 3 red, 1 black, and then because I have recruited another purple hero, I get an extra red or black die, and since I already have 3 red, I'll take the black.
Nice.
And here we go. All right. This is looking like a long shot.
That Falcon's almost there, though.
Yeah, that's looking pretty good, and who doesn't want the Falcon?
Yeah.
Come on. That's going to be... Doesn't matter where I assign this one, it's not going to be useful.
Yeah.
We'll just put it over there for good measure.
Sure.
And... no luck. All right.
Cool. Well, I hope that gave you guys a good idea how the Dark Side Rising is going to play. Do you have any idea when this one might be in retail?
So this is a bit of a tricky one because of the way our Star Wars brand works. This will only be available in Europe, the Middle East, Asia, and Africa. Okay. So unfortunately, we won't have it here in North America, but this will be later this year.
Okay. So sad news for us poor North Americans, but I'm sure some of us will find ways to get this one anyways. But thank you so much for taking us through this. That is awesome news, and I can't wait to hopefully play this again at some point. So awesome. If you guys have any questions, please include those in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think of this. If you want to see this one here, let me know that as well. We'll pass it along. Hopefully maybe we can we get enough of a cry together that we might be able to get this one over here. So thank you guys as always, and we'll see you later.